Hi guys, welcome to the Indian Meeple channel. Today we are going to unbox the Taverns of Tiefenthal. This is a game by NorthStar Games. I really love the concept of the game where you are a tavern manager and you're giving out beers, you have your staff, and kind of you want to win the game by having the best tavern out there and serve the best clientele in your tavern. And one thing that caught my eye is the puzzle sort of aspect in this game, where your taverns actually you can flip tiles and upgrade parts of your tavern. So let's see. That's the Tavern of Tiefenthal. We have the game overview. This is your starting setup. For all of these tables, the table board, the server board, the monk, the cash box, the dishwasher area, the brewer, the beer storage, all of this can be upgraded and flipped, which kind of adds a fun aspect that you are upgrading your tavern while you're playing it. I kind of like video games, so I love it when you can upgrade your play area. Then you have all these guests, these nobles who come, who drink and sit at your table. You can always have more tables, and this is kind of like dice drafting as well as card drafting. You have beers and coins which you spend to upgrade or get new cards. And this is I think this has some, yep. So these are the expansion modules. I think there are 4 modules in the game. Yep, there are 4 modules in the game. I would not suggest those modules to be included for your first game. You can always add them later on. So let's see, there will be a lot of cardboard. So yep, these are your tiles. This is kind of your starter board. So just open this, and this is your starter board here. So as you can see, it's very puzzly, and you can keep upgrading based on the people who are there. Just try to get this open, and I can show you bits and pieces of it. Okay. I don't think I am doing a very good job of this. Alright, some already. So this is my tavern. We have a cash register. So you see the cash register will be placed like this at the beginning of the game. You spend these many coins and then you basically flip it. And like that you can flip the monk, you can flip your tables. So this is your starting setup. Once you flip it, you have more tables. And this becomes your tavern, which you keep upgrading. So that's the best part that I like about it. You have your barkeep here, which also can be flipped for a different module. These are your beer storage, which can be flipped again, upgraded to store more beer. You have your servers. You can add more breweries. These are your servers. You can add more servers on the left. You have brewers. You can add on the right. And this is, I think, the cleaning staff who's there, which will help you modify the values of the dice. So this board, I love the idea how the board is modular and you keep upgrading stuff and your taverns evolve within in front of you, right in front of you. These are the expansion modules. If I talk about the cardboard is really nice. You have to do a lot of flipping around, so I think it handles that well. let's also see these small little signatures over here. So these signatures are for an expansion where you place these signatures on a book of sorts. I think your complement book, which kind of adds to your end of game scoring. And then these are entertainers which you can get. So those are different modules in the game. I won't go through all of these modules, but I would just say that all these cardboard are really nice, great components by NorthStar. Then we have, so this moon tracker is for the rounds. I will just show that. I liked how they made the round tracker. So it goes in. So that's a nice little tracker there, which will track which round you're in, and I think at the end of 6, let me just check that. I think I missed out on this one. So at the end of 8 rounds, this tracker will move on these 8 tracks, and at the end of the 8th round, the game ends. Whoever has the maximum score wins the game. All these cards also have certain points which you get, and that's the monastery. Then we have this first player beer token, beer. So this, I like this as a, you just hold your beer and you can just say hold my beer and give it to the next person. This is at the end of every round, this passes and the next player becomes the first player to play in that tavern. And these are the books that I mentioned where you can keep the signs, you get upgrades. It's another module. Coming to the dice, you have 3 dice in your color, and then you have these white dice which are basically drafted. You pass it on, pass 4 dice, choose 1, pass the rest, choose 1, pass the rest. Really nice die, really nice colors, and they're quite hefty too. So I like the dice in the game. Let's see what else is there. So the dice actually are transferred in these trays over here. So you place 4 dice and you pass it along to the next pair on the right of yours. These are, I think, the tracker tokens for the beer in your tavern. These are your scoring markers, which, not your scoring markers, I think the bonus markers which go around your monastery, all made of nice wood. A lot of baggies, so you need to have a lot of baggies because there are so many components which you can save for each player separately. Then we have the cards. So I can see the noble in these. Let's open that up. So these are the nobles. Once you assign a 2 die to this noble, you get 2 coins one time. Then you have different cards. You put a 3, you get 3 coin. Now this is also card drafting because somehow you need to get all these points out. So you see the nobles here is a 10 pointer. You get 10 points at the end of the game if you have that card. You have 4 for a commoner. There are different scoring mechanisms for different ways. These are the starter cards. This is the back for the rest of the cards. These are starter cards so that each player can have different combination at the beginning of the game. It's also a different module. Let's check out the other cards which are there. So these are the table cards. You can keep adding to the right of the table section. So you have more tables. You can add more dishwashers. You can add more brewers to get more beers. You can have more servers to get more dice. So you cannot have more than 3 dice. So I don't know how that works. Maybe you can have more servers, but you can never have more than 3 dice in your color at a point of time to assign. Lastly, I think this will be, these are the entertainers, and I think more entertainers and other people in the game. So the one with the small white cube is not to be used in your first game. So these are not to be used in your first game. Then we have the commoners again, lot of people and lot of nobles whom you mix up and play. So all of these cards, some of them are starter cards. Most of these cards you can only get by spending something. So noble cards, you get it once you reach a crown. The commoner cards, you have to spend that much amount of beer. There are some for the servers and all, you will have to spend coins to get to a location where you can use them. So that is it, I guess. That is everything that you find in the Taverns of Tiefenthal. It's a wonderful game by Wolfgang Warsch and by NorthStar Games. Thanks for watching.